All three were wearing what appears to be explosive vests.
Blessed family, greetings to each and everybody. This is me, and it's not me, it's you, saying peace to all. First of all, I'd like to give thanks to the God, to the Maker, to the Creator, to the Earth, to the universe, for allowing me to be here where I am today. Just a couple of things on my mind, really. I think the most important thing for me to state is that, every civilization is basically built off the back of the blood, sweat and tears of the oppressed people. Now, I'm in a place called Zanzibar, which was formerly known as a bona fide slave island. I visited what they call the old Arab slave fort, and it's very depressing. I shall go there. I shall endeavor to go there again tomorrow before I go to Kenya, and I can feel it's palpable, the effects of slavery here, because what the effects of slavery and colonialism are is that the colonialists and the slave masters benefit immensely for generations off the back of the exploitation, and then generations upon generations thereafter come to feel entitled to a certain level of privilege and a certain level of prestige and a certain level of just being able to go where they want to go and do exactly what they want to do. Now, in this country, island, port, stopping place, stopover, passage, it has a very tumultuous history, and part of that history dictates that the Arabs and the Europeans have been culpable in the enslavement and exploitation and colonization of the indigenous peoples here. I see a few indigenous peoples, but the indigenous peoples here seem to not know that they are actually indigenous, if that makes any sense to you. If not, then I should try and break it down for you. They call them the local Bantu, which have been here for 20, 30,000 years. And yet the majority of them, 90%, or some even quote 99% of them, quote figures of 99% of them state that it's 99% Islamatized in this country. I see some Maasai, I see some local so-called Bantu, and they're struggling, suffering, and they're being displaced, they're being moved aside, they're being stepped over by these entitled few, by these benefactors of the exploitation and colonization of the indigenous people. So I just like to put this out there and let you know that these are my thoughts when I'm here. I can see it, I can feel it, it's palpable. The Muzungu are moving in en masse. I want to come over here, but I feel a bit bad to do so, even though I feel at home here. It's beautiful here, it's peace here. There's no heat, there's no cold here, only the coldness in the hearts of the Muzungu, which come and visit, which come and leave their trail of death and destruction in their path. Wherever the Muzungu go, they bring nothing but death, destruction, despoliation, exploitation, expropriation, and that's just the historical fact. Yeah, you might see some lovely Muzungu in the street and say hello and want to greet and be sweet and nice, but I think just like our forefathers, or just like the African ancestors, they may have been better off doing away with the Muzungu, putting up borders, putting up barriers, building walls is a familiar theme. But that's not happened, and it doesn't seem to be happening. The indigenous, the Africans, the Bantus, the islanders are a peace-loving people. They're a lovely people. They still greet everybody with a warm jambo and a warm smile and a warm heart. But how much longer can this heart be torn apart? How much longer can this heart be broken apart? As it stands, there is still a humanity here, that much I know. So God bless this place, and God bless the Africans. And God bless the human beings that know the true value of humanity. This is me, no, it's not me, it's you saying peace. Bless to each and everybody. And I'm out.